Who you are is not set in stone. From the moment you're born, the world begins to shape you. Parents, teachers, friends, experiences, society. They all have their say in who you are, what you believe, and how you see yourself. Over time, this becomes your identity. You start to define yourself based on your past, based on what others have told you, based on the circumstances you've experienced. But here's the truth. Your identity is not something that happens to you. It's not a fixed thing that you are stuck with for life. Your identity is a choice. It's a choice that you make every single day, whether consciously or unconsciously. And the most powerful thing you can do is start choosing your identity with intention, with purpose, and with a vision for the future you want to create. Self-perception is one of the most powerful forces in shaping your behavior and, ultimately, your future. How you see yourself, what you believe you are capable of, what you think you deserve, and what you allow yourself to imagine, is what determines the actions you take. If you believe you are limited, if you see yourself as someone who is defined by your past mistakes, your failures, or your weaknesses, then you will act accordingly. You will shrink back from opportunities, you will settle for less than you deserve, and you will sabotage your own success because you don't believe you are worthy of more. But when you start to see yourself as someone who is capable, deserving, and powerful, everything changes. Your behavior shifts, your actions align with your vision, and your future starts to unfold in ways that reflect this new self-image. The concept of identity is often misunderstood. People think it's something solid, something that defines them forever. But in reality, your identity is malleable. It's shaped by your thoughts, your beliefs, and your choices. Every day you are making decisions about who you are and what you stand for, whether you realize it or not. The problem is, many of us are operating on autopilot, living out an identity that was shaped by others, by our upbringing, by society's expectations, by past experiences that told us we weren't good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. And as long as we continue to carry that version of ourselves into the present, we limit what's possible for our future. Choosing your identity means taking control of how you see yourself. It means deciding who you want to be, not based on who you've been, but based on who you are becoming. It's about breaking free from the labels and limitations that have been placed on you and stepping into a version of yourself that is aligned with your dreams, your goals, and your potential. This is not about pretending to be something you're not or ignoring reality. It's about recognizing that your reality can change, that who you are today is not who you have to be tomorrow. You have the power to create a new identity, one that serves you and propels you forward. But changing your self-perception doesn't happen overnight. It requires intention and effort. It starts with self-awareness, becoming conscious of the stories you've been telling yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. What are the beliefs that have been driving your behavior? Are they empowering or are they limiting? Once you become aware of these beliefs, you can start to challenge them. You can ask yourself, is this really true? And who would I be if I chose to believe something different? These questions open the door to new possibilities, to a new way of seeing yourself. One of the most important aspects of choosing your identity is understanding that it's a continuous process. It's not something you do once and then forget about. Every day you have the opportunity to choose again. You have the power to decide how you show up in the world, how you respond to challenges, and how you pursue your goals. This requires a level of commitment to yourself. It means being willing to let go of the old version of you, the one that feels safe and familiar but is holding you back, and step into the unknown, into a version of yourself that is full of possibility and potential. When you choose your identity consciously, you begin to align your actions with your vision for the future. If you see yourself as someone who is successful, who is capable of achieving great things, you start to act in ways that reflect that. You take more risks, you seize opportunities, and you push yourself beyond your comfort zone because you believe you are capable of handling it. And over time, as you continue to align your actions with this new identity, your external reality begins to shift. You start to see evidence of your growth, of your success, of your transformation. But the process of shaping your identity is not without challenges. There will be moments when the old version of you tries to pull you back, when fear and self-doubt creep in and make you question whether you really can be this new version of yourself. This is normal. It's part of the process. But the key is to keep going, to keep choosing the new identity, even when it feels uncomfortable. Growth always happens outside of your comfort zone, and the discomfort you feel is a sign that you are on the right track. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support your new identity. The people you spend time with have a profound impact on how you see yourself. If you are surrounded by people who reinforce your old identity, people who doubt you, who question your dreams, or who see you through the lens of your past, it will be much harder to step into the new version of yourself. But when you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who see your potential, and who encourage you to grow, it becomes much easier to choose a new identity. These people act as mirrors, reflecting back to you the version of yourself that you are becoming. Self-perception is a powerful thing. It shapes not only your present but your future. The way you see yourself determines what you believe is possible for your life. If you want to change your future, you have to start by changing the way you see yourself. This doesn't mean ignoring your past or pretending that everything is perfect. It means acknowledging where you've been, but refusing to let it define where you're going. It means recognizing that your identity is not a fixed thing. It's something you create moment by moment, choice by choice. When you start to see yourself as someone who is capable, deserving, and powerful, you open up a world of possibilities. You stop settling for less, you stop holding yourself back, and you start pursuing your dreams with confidence and determination. This is how self-perception shapes your future. It's not about what happens to you, but about how you choose to see yourself in response to what happens. When you see yourself as someone who can overcome obstacles, who can achieve great things, and who is worthy of success, you begin to create a future that reflects that belief. So, who do you want to be? What version of yourself do you want to create? The choice is yours. You don't have to be defined by your past, by your mistakes, or by the limitations others have placed on you. You can choose a new identity, one that is aligned with the future you want to create. It won't always be easy, and there will be moments of doubt, but the power to shape your life is in your hands. Your identity is a choice. Every day you get to decide who you are and how you show up in the world. And when you choose consciously, when you align your self-perception with your highest potential, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The future is wide open, and it's waiting for you to step into it with confidence, with belief in yourself, and with the knowledge that you are capable of creating the life you truly desire.